There's enough medical information out there that would suggest that water is good for our health. And so I drink a lot of water. Most of the time you get a bottle of water and you don't recognize the name and you just buy it and you drink it and it's just water, you know. Pretty much they all taste like water. But for some reason Deer Park tastes pretty good, and it's a good spring that water comes from. I don't know. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. Today I want to talk to you about a different brand of water. And the brand is Dasani. Dasani. Now, what you would probably think from this fancy label, blue, fancy, fresh water label, Dasani, you'd be like, wow, this must be some really cool Italian water. You know, European water. Must be good water. But you'd be actually wrong, because Dasani is, you see this, I don't know, Coca-Cola company. Coca-Cola. Product of the Coca-Cola company, which is frightening in itself. Because we know they'll do anything that they possibly can to get us to drink more Coca-Cola. And we know that's not good for us. That's corporate America. You get used to it. Why don't they just call it Coke water? You know, what's with Dasani? What the hell does Dasani mean? You need some water. You're thirsty. Most people, you know, aren't as ridiculous about water as I am. And they're just thirsty. And they go get a bottle of water, right? So they go to some place. They walk into a 7-Eleven or a gas station or whatever. And they grab one of the bottles, you know, cold bottle of water. And they want to drink it and just refresh themselves and have their thirst quenched. I like to drink my water at room temperature. I've read that it's better for you, and I've tried it, and I like it, and so that's what I'm doing. But feel free to drink your water cold, ice cold, whatever you want. So there you are. You got the bottle, and you're thirsty. You want to drink it. And for some reason, you just go, I want to look at the ingredients on the bottle. On most of them, pretty much all of them, it says ingredients, water, you know, spring water, whatever. It even tells you the source where it came from. Look at the ingredients of the Coca-Cola here, and you can see there's lots of stuff there. So the first one is purified water. So it's not even good spring water. It's regular water that they've taken from a tap, probably, and then they try to purify it. And I'm sure that Coca-Cola is really concerned about purifying that water for us, aren't they? And then the next one there is magnesium sulfate. Anyway, I don't really know what that is. And then the potassium chloride right there, if you can see that. And salt. Last on the list is salt. Salt. Why does Coke put salt in the water? You know, I really want to know, why is Coke putting salt in the water? I'm going to consult the label to see if they have any explanation of that. Oh, actually, they do right here. It says that it adds a negligible amount of sodium. The minerals are added for taste. Taste, I see. So they want the water to taste good. They're going to put salt in it. Well, actually, that's pretty normal. I mean, when you are at someone's house and they say, you want something to drink? And you say, yeah, I just have a glass of water. Hey, do you mind, could you put a little bit of salt in it, you know? And if you have fresh ground pepper, I'd like that in my water. I'm crazy about water. Forget the salt. Pepper. I mean, I want to go crazy. I usually add a little paprika to it, just a little pinch. Try it. A pinch of paprika in your water. You're gonna really like it. What the hell are they putting salt in the water for? I want to get my thirst quenched. Do you know why they put the salt in there? Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna give you all the answers. You think about that one yourself and try to figure it out. Salt in the water. They ought to call this salt water by Coke. You know, and it would be good for if you were maybe making taffy. I'm not going to drink Dasani water. And one is because I don't want to get my water from Coke. And this is why. I don't even want to get my Coke from Coke. I'd rather get it from Pepsi. But I'm forced to, most places, get it from Coke because they have, you know, just gone out there and like made everyone say, you're going to drink Coke. Pepsi challenge. Most people want Pepsi. But Coke is out there and they are just making contracts with these restaurant places and saying, you're going to just serve Coke. I don't want to drink my water from Coke. I don't want salt in my water. That's it, basically, you know.